but I must say, I think that this has become very offensive, what's happening at these town halls. It's one thing to have people show up, ask questions, ask hard questions, and to hold up signs. That's their First Amendment right, freedom of speech. But they're denying the right of others to exercise their freedom of speech, to hear these members of Congress both ways, to ask the questions, and to get answers. You know, and it seems to me the issue here is not what's the White House doing, but where is the Republican leadership on this question?
Listen, I'm a registered Democrat. I'm a registered Democrat. I'm a registered Democrat.
Meaning you feel that they should be leading the opposition to this, not letting brawls break out of town hall meetings.
Absolutely. You'll recall that during the campaign, hard-hitting campaign, there were some times at McCain rallies and often at Palin, well, more often at Palin rallies, you remember there was a lot of anger being expressed there against the Democratic ticket, and some really nasty things were said, you know, like kill him. You remember that?
This is scary stuff, but as far as I can tell, the union thugs, you know, roughed up your client.
Well, it's been going on for 100 years in America, so I guess it's nothing new, Laura.
Well, so what's the status now? I mean, Kenneth, how are you feeling? I understand you were in the ER last night. You were overnight in the hospital.
Well, yeah, I'm still in pain, you know, I have headaches and stuff like that. My shoulder was bruised and my knee was bruised and stuff like that.
And this involved two men, Kenneth, came at you?
Actually, it involved 4 people.
And did they all hit you? Did they all hit you in some way? They all did. So they surrounded you?
Yeah, they surrounded me. Actually, after the first 2 guys got me on the ground, they surrounded me and started kicking me in the head and in the back, in the knees and stuff like that. And after it was done, I got up kind of dazed, looking for my glasses, and the one guy actually was coming at me again. And that's when the police came in and, you know, cordoned off everything and start arresting people.
And David, we're almost out of time, but you witnessed this entire thing, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It was a frightening sight to see a friend of yours in such a situation where he was doing nothing wrong. He was exercising his freedom of speech, and to see the hatred there was
Gentlemen, we appreciate it. Sorry to interrupt, but the investigation by police continues.
But is there something more to this? Is there something more to this than just, I'm opposed to health care reform, or I'm opposed to some of the ideas that I've heard, or some of the things I think I understand? Because this seems to be a fairly large vocal opposition.
Yes, there is, and I think it has roots in the campaign. It has roots in a group of people who do feel aggrieved, feel the country's gone off tracks, or unhappy with the election of Barack Obama. But we saw it in those rallies. I think that we saw it in these anti-tax, you know, the Tea Parties earlier this year. We've seen it, perhaps a strain of this in the birther question, you know, which has really questioned the legitimacy of Barack Obama. I don't see these health care protests as racist. Paul Krugman was, I think, trying to suggest that today in his column in the New York Times.
First, I was there to sell, you know, flags and buttons and stuff that said, "Don't tread on me." And I was setting up out there, and I guess something just went through my head. I said, well, I'm just going to give them away and stuff like that. So a pastor's wife walked up to me, and she just took a liking to some of the buttons, so I started showing her some of the buttons and everything. And this guy walked up, and he said, who in the blank is selling or giving away this stuff here? And I said, sir, this is my merchandise, and would you like a flag or a button or something like that? And he said, what kind of in are you to be giving this stuff out or be
now, was
selling?
this man, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Kenneth, was this man, did he happen to be African American? I read somewhere
yes,
that
he was.
He was.
He was at. Yes, he was.
Okay, and so he was a member of the SEIU. You thought, because one report I saw he was wearing some type of shirt or something that said SEIU on it.
Yes, he is one of the union members.